Good morning. Hi. Good morning. I'm a morning hot mess. If anyone comes in, good morning. So I just decided it's been a while since I've been on YouTube, and I wanted to do probably it's really going to be a brief live. So I'm just waiting for somebody to at least pop in. Having my first cup of coffee. I had to stop. Oh, hello. Good morning. Good morning. I just wanted to come in and just share my opinion, which could be an unpopular opinion. It may not be. If you actually share this opinion, please let me know. Definitely let me know in the comments. If you like this video, give it a thumb up. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel, Lulu Live. Or actually, it's Lulu's World. Excuse me. Excuse me. It's now called Lulu's World. It used to be Lulu Live. Right now, I'm live. Excuse me. That was an obnoxious gulp. So I was thinking lately that, and I'm not sure if it's just me or is it other people as well, where we're starting to become, or at least I'm starting to become bored with other YouTubers to the point where like I'm thinking to myself, what can I do to differentiate myself or make myself stand out at this time? Like maybe now's my time to shine, or maybe it isn't. I don't know. So I'm just like thinking to myself, like, why is it that these people are suddenly becoming really boring to me? Is it just because I'm like becoming over it? Are they just old? Becoming old news? There's so many people that I would normally watch, and then there's people that I would like to watch more of, and then there's like people that like I'll watch you. And there's people I haven't watched in a long time because how many times can you watch a makeup tutorial or somebody putting their makeup on? I don't know. I mean, there's other people that I did like to watch where their videos are just either really offensive or stale. Excuse me. Or with this one girl that I was just watching and I disliked her video, along with, I want to say 90 something other people out of the thousands that watched it and the thousands that liked it, or at least 1,000 liked it, were the unpopular opinions. Because what I'm noticing with her, and I'm not going to say her name, she's from Canada, I'll say that. Lovely person, but I'm noticing a trend with her videos, which is the title has nothing to do with the rest of the video, and I'm looking to see what, because I'm interested about the title, to hear a story about the title. And then she talks about like 10 different things, and maybe like she'll discuss a second or 30 seconds or less of whatever the title's about. And I'm like, fast forward, fast forward. When is she going to talk about it? Hello, when are you going to talk about it? In all honesty, a lot of what, because I may do that in ways partially, but think about it. All right, I'm expecting at least the premise of the video, the entire premise, to be relatable to the story at least, or part of the story that she's going to be sharing. And nothing has anything to do with it. It's just her saying, this is what a lot of people do, and I'm not even sponsored. Blah, 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 blah. This, talking about fashion, like, I'm going to give an example. Old Navy. It's not Old Navy. How much I love shopping at Old Navy, and that's not even true. Old Navy. I mean, this shirt's from Old Navy, I think. This tank top. Is it? Yeah. How much I love shopping at Old Navy, and Old Navy sponsored this video, and kissing up Old Navy's ass. Kissing up to their ass. Excuse my language. And then it's sponsored by Old Navy. Blah, blah, blah. Whatever, that kind of crap. And then it has nothing to do with the title. Nothing to do with the title. And I'm like, wishing I knew how to roll my eyes, and I don't. If I do it, it's like miraculously a moment in my life where I can actually do it. But I'm like imagining that I'm rolling my eyes. Excuse me. And I don't know. But that's what it is. or like other people. I don't. It's either like their video has nothing to do with the title, or I'm expecting it to be more like the title, or I'm expecting it to be more entertaining. Although there's some people that like do things that like I try to just like it's very similar to like what I like to do naturally, and I'm like, why does she have thousands of views and I have like 5, let's say, and I'm doing pretty much the same thing as she's doing, but coming from me and not her. And I don't get it. That's another complaint that I have. That's not exactly what I'm trying to talk about. And then there's this other YouTuber, also from Canada. I like Canadians YouTube usually. Another girl from Canada, and she's been doing a series of videos like of her talking to like random people on Omegle, which is some kind of social network type thing where you like video chat with random people, strangers, and so forth. And what she's like, what do you call it? What's the word? Exposing people that she deems to be racist. And then she complained last night about how YouTube took down one of her new videos exposing racist people. And I'm like, how many of these videos can this girl possibly do? First of all. Second of all, one of the people that she exposed, I actually didn't think was racist. It was just some guy, and I even talked, like, rambled to Daniel about it, and he probably, like, ignored me after, like, the first minute. I don't know. He was, like, probably tired. But it was, like, late at night. And I'm like, this dude happened to, I'm probably hitting a soft spot for people, but, like, this guy happened to have been in a relationship with somebody. I think it was his fiance or ex-fiance. This white guy with a woman of color. And this Canadian YouTuber happens to be a woman of color. She's from Jamaican background though, and he just went off about, in this one instance with her on Omegle, he went off about calling her some really, 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 really horrible things. And the way I looked at it, like from like a psychologist point of view, was no, it wasn't right. But at the same time, this guy, because he apologized to her later and she didn't accept his apology, and I'm like, listen, this guy, when he was saying the things he was saying to you, no, they were not right. But in his defense, because what he was saying, sorry, my nose is just from like allergies and sweat. So this guy's defense, he was just saying that he was hurt really bad by his fiance, or now ex-fiance, or whatever it was, ex something, who, from what I think was he was saying was, I think she might have cheated on him. Either way, like this woman like really messed him up in their relationship to the point where like he was justified as to why he broke up with her. It was very justifiable as to why he broke up with her. And it really didn't matter what the woman looked like at the end of the day, but in the moment he was mad. He was angry. For all we know, he could have been like drinking like 10 beers, I don't know. And like just like venting, but like instead of not just venting, he like spoke to this YouTuber as if she was his ex that damaged him. And that's an offense. And it really wasn't anything personal against her. It was just he was mad, and the woman that he was cheated by happened to be a woman of color, a person of color. And at the end of the day, if he would have been more rational about it and less emotional, he probably would have said, I don't really, well, clearly he doesn't hate those people because he had a relationship with this woman. But I didn't, it bothered me so much that this YouTuber took it as, well, this guy is racist and let's expose him. But it's like, but you don't know everyone's story. Not to justify it, like, and to say like that not all racist people are racist, but like, I feel like when it comes to that kind of topic, like, with that topic, like you really have to know before you call somebody that. Like you really have to read in between all the lines before you call the person the R word, because I find loosely calling anybody the R word is very offensive in itself and not nice. But when it came to this one guy in particular, I was like, and she just didn't give. She had 0 Fs. But I'm like, but think about it. Think about it. And this guy actually apologized to her. He took the time to like reach out to her and was like, listen, this is what happened. So like with that, I'm like, whatever. So like it just bothered me that this woman, YouTuber, just didn't have any F's to give for at least this one poor guy. And just very intolerant. Sorry, there's like hair all over your area here. Just very intolerant about this guy. And I just felt really bad for him. I felt more bad for him than for her, in all honesty, because that's just how I felt. But like, but again, how many videos can you do? Expose. And the funny thing is, to me, was all these people that she called out and exposed to being, who she exposed as being racist, were all different types of people. All different types of people. And I'm like, whoa, this world is a very hateful place. If that's really true, or these people were just saying that just to like mess with her. It's really hard to tell because I don't know these people. But I found that one guy in particular, one out of let's say 10 people, was just speaking out of anger. And if things were different and his girlfriend or whatever she was didn't do that to him, didn't mess him up so badly, he probably wouldn't have felt that way. He was just speaking out of anger. But it's like the 1 out of 10 people type of situation. Because clearly, at some point or another, he didn't feel that way. He was just hurt. Like I feel like I'm talking out of like topic too, but that's just how I felt. And then there's like other people where it's like, you know what I mean? It's like how many videos, and then like I find that like one woman posts. Because I usually watch women. I don't really watch men too much unless it's like a tiny home thing or like a home on wheels or like Sloan, who I think is really cool, or but most of the time I watch women. I guess because I am a woman, I feel like I can relate to them most of the time, except when they take baths, and I'm like, no, I can't relate to that. So that brings me into this topic. So there'll be like a trend where a woman in particular, an influencer, has to share her bath time routine, which she probably doesn't even do very often. She just has to make it look all pretty. Like, how can I make a bath time video look all pretty and glammed up with my glass of wine and my little bath tray and my book that I don't read and my little phone area and like maybe a place for like a snack while I'm in the bath, which is disgusting, and candles, which is nice, and all this stuff in the bath that's going to cause infections, in my opinion. So, my honest opinion, you're going to get a yeast infection galore. You're not going to be able to do anything with your significant other for a very long time, honey. And then within the next few days, another influencer, or maybe the next week or two, does the same thing. And then their face routine, their like spa, and then like their steamer. And I'm like, hello. And I noticed like if I did a video, which I usually don't do them in the right time frame, it doesn't do that well. Like if I did a bath spa routine video, it probably wouldn't hit as hard as other people unless I paid for my advertisements. And it's like, huh? I don't know. But it's like, but I honestly am just bored. How many times do I have to watch the same crap from the same people, with the exception of 1 or 2 people, which I find mildly amusing. And usually it's the girls that are like sarcastic. And I'm like, damn, if we were closer, we'd be friends. Because I love a woman that's nice to me, or a guy, whoever. I like a friend who is nice to me, of course, but is sarcastic. Because I'm kind of like that too. I can be a smart ass too. I love a sarcastic person as long as you're nice to me. And you're like nice to like people that I surround myself with. But I love a sarcastic bee. I really do. But like somebody that's like has a dry sense of humor, I guess you'd say. But it's just like, how many times do you have to do the same thing? Like I'm trying to like make my videos more versatile. And that's the thing that people don't understand when you talk to them about, like, I know like years ago I talked to people about like how I had a YouTube channel, and they're like, what kind of videos do you do? And they're like trying to tell me I should do the same thing, like same topic. And I'm like, that's boring. And the people that I enjoy watching, usually they do like different things. Like they have a variety. It's not just like doing their makeup. Like some people that I think are pretty that I like used to like watching. How many times does Kate have to put on her makeup for you? How many times? I don't know. Thanks for watching, whoever else watching. If you haven't subscribed to my channel and you're watching for freebies with no commitment, shame on you. Yeah, so that's something. Yeah, it's just yeah, how many times? How many times? Which is another reason why I cannot wait to move our prospective house that we're moving into. I will have plenty of room to do cooking videos and like vlogs and things when I want to make the time for it. I gotta make breakfast because I was planning on dyeing my hair and I didn't want to do it last night because I'm only going to go with the wet head and I feel like blowing it. But I gotta dye it. Look at my hair. But the only thing is I'm upset. The CVS we went to get, and we were like, and I was like, Daniel, can you buy me some hair dye? My hair needs to be washed, but it also needs to be dyed. It had all the blacks that it had from the brand that I like, the Schwarzkopf brand, whatever it's called, Schwarzkopf. I don't know much. I mean, I don't speak German. I only know a couple words. They had like purple black, red black. Oh, I gotta fix my hair. It's a mess now. It's an ugly mess. But whatever. Yeah. And then it had like the blue tone black, and I hate the blue tone black. But that was the best I could do unless I got a different brand. And I'm like, do you think this will look okay? Because I don't like it. And he's like, yeah. And I regretted buying it, but I'm just going to do it. I'll just have blue tone black here for a bit. Blue tone black. Because this is black, but this is like dark brown with like strands of gray going through it. And I like to have one shade. One. I like black. That's considered about doing like the eggplant purple again or something, or like the wine sangria color. And I was like, am I too old for that? I thought I was too old for it. I was like, truthfully, I don't know. I mean, I could have done it and then just changed it, but like, that's a big commitment to do for your hair. So if you see me soon with black but blue toned hair soon, that's why. I don't know. That looks a little bit better. But that's that. I'm just saying, like, I don't know where else to go with this. I'm bored with these influencers. I'm bored. You people are boring me. What do you mean, you people? You're just boring. Am I alone here thinking that? I could be. I might not be. And I had to stop watching certain people for like political reasons, or like not exactly political, but like yeah, kind of. Or like people like Mar, who stole Hey Paris's story and made it like it was her own, and Hey Paris came after her. It was like, that's my story. She never asked permission. It was like a whole big thing, and I was like, ew. If Mar did that to Hey Paris, who knows who else she did it to? So I'm gonna go. See you all later. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And thanks for listening to my potentially unpopular opinions. If you share the opinion, definitely leave it in the comments below. Are you bored with these YouTubers? Let me know. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. See you all later. Thanks for watching me on Lulu's World. Oh, before I leave real quick, I got this big banner that I'm going to hang up in my future office. Yeah. It says Lulu's World. It matches my new bumper stickers that I got. I put one on my car, and the other one's sitting somewhere. I think it's in my drawer here. Yeah, I'll see you all later. Bye bye. Have a great day. Be safe.